Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time we have a Milka Oreo. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's well maybe not actually, but it's Milka with Oreo pieces presumably, or meant to be. But it's also got like a sort of creamy filling as well, as all these Oreo ones do to replicate the Oreo centre. But it isn't really, from my experience on all the other Oreo things, it isn't the same cream as Oreo, which is a shame, and it should be really. But yeah. But before we get into that. Because it could be not the case in this one. But yes, you can see it's a typical Milka bar. It's got the purple background in the shape of the Alps because I think it says Alpine milk there. So look. Oh, it doesn't actually. Usually it does say. Mind you, it could be because other times I've reviewed a non-UK one. This one it says milk chocolate since 1901. But I'm thinking usually it says Alpine milk, so. Maybe they've not used it this time. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So anyway, it's got the Milka cow there, and obviously Oreo it says there as well. Yeah. So there we are. Yeah, and it says at the bottom there, Milka and Oreo. So that's quite nice. So what does it say at the back? Anything interesting? Milk chocolate with vanilla flavour filling and biscuit pieces. So it's got that vanilla flavour filling. So Cadbury's do one of these as well because they're both owned by Mondelez, which is the company that owns Milka and Cadbury. So basically Cadbury's Dairy Milk have a range with Oreo in them. And of course Milka do as well. So they do have some differences, but typically they share a lot of the flavours. Yeah, and Oreo is one of them. So, what does it say? Have we got any calories or anything? Yes, we do. Okay. So I think, yeah, so this basically one row, or one row, so about 3 segments I think it is, looking at this, is 20 grams, which is possibly a serving, does it say? Well, there's 100 grams in the whole thing, and it gives you per 100 grams, so 555 calories, 34 grams of fat, 19 of which are saturates. So if we basically look at the 40 grams, which is probably 6 segments, I think, which is 2/5 of the bar. Yeah, so basically, I'll show you a caption now as to what it is for basically 2/5 of the bar. So yeah. Okay, so well, it's got a slight flourish, as you'll see. I think what I'll do as well, I'm just going to have a check. Basically to see if it does say Alpine milk on the other ones. I think I've got a spare bar somewhere, so we'll be honest. Hello. Right, I'm back. Yes, I've had a check. Yeah, so these are the ones here. So this is 100% Alpine milk chocolate. This is a non-UK one, so it's a German one. 100% Alpine milk chocolate. That says there. You can see that. It might be a bit blurry. And then this is a UK one, so it's definitely not a UK thing. It doesn't say it's 100% Alpine milk chocolate. Well, this one says milk chocolate since 1901, so it's not Alpine milk. So what that means, I have no idea. Or at least if it is Alpine milk, they're not branding this one as Alpine milk, even though it has all the Alps and stuff in the background, and Milka is all about the Alps. It's got, yeah, with the purple milky cow. So anyway, make of that what you will. But for whatever reason, whether it matters or not, while it's milk chocolate since 1901, it isn't Alpine milk. So there we go. Don't know why that is. Anyway, right, so I think well, it's got some flourishes on the side. Yes, let's have a... making a clank there, sorry about that. So it's about, so with the flourishes, it's about 18.5 centimetres. So it's got a nice flow wrapper, so let's give it an open. Knock off in excess. So there we go. So yes, so you can see it's clearly 3 segments is a 1/5. So yeah, hard to say, isn't it really? I think you probably would maybe eat 5. I don't know. But anyway, 2/5 is 40 grams, which is roughly the weight of a regular chocolate bar. So it's probably what you would normally eat. Yeah, and it's probably about 200 calories or something. So as I say, I would have done a caption before for that. So hopefully, if I don't forget. So yes, so basically the length at the bottom is now it's gone down from 18.5, I think it was. Now it's this is at the bottom as well, where it's widest, 15.7. And at the top, because it's not quite the same length all the way through, well, about 15.2. So 15.7 to 15.2. Yeah, so you lose half a centimetre. So subtly you've lost half a centimetre, because it's like a curves upwards there. Yeah, and it's about 0.8 centimetres tall. So there we go. Wide as well. Why not? About 7.5 centimetres, pretty much exactly at the bottom. At the top, probably lose half a centimetre again. Or maybe 7.1. About, yeah. So it's quite it's a bright day outside. I mean, I've had to close the blind here, so it looks quite dark. But that's because I've just basically bathed in blinding sunlight. I don't have any fancy lamps yet or anything like that. I might try and get some of those, that help you basically film no matter what the light is, outside or inside or whatever. But yeah, so it's not melting loads in my hand is what I was getting at, but it's quite soft. It's quite nice, and it looks quite nice as well, I think you'd say. Yes, you see the Milka logos, and you can see bits of Oreo biscuit going through, and you see sort of a lumpy, knobbly effect at the bottom, and there's a bit sticking through there. So I like that. It looks like it's full of stuff, which is good. So let's give it an open. So I've snapped in half, and you can see there lots of lovely Oreo goodness, and obviously the creamy vanilla filling. See, can I don't think it's a bit difficult to snap, so I have to cut it. Okay. So I've cut one down the middle, so you can see there that's basically just a bit. So it's quite a flat bar, so there's basically equal chocolate at the bottom and the top. The dome, there's no dome at the top as such. And I quite like that actually. It means you've just got a good amount of chocolate and a good amount of filling, I think. Oops. So I quite like that. And you can see lots of Oreo chunkiness there as well. So the ratios look pretty good, I think, and not too much cream. So I'm not a big fan of this vanilla cream sensor, basically. I mean, I've not tasted this one yet, but all the other things that have this vanilla cream flavour, it's just too sweet and too sickly for me. But I think this one might have it about right. We'll find out. Let's give it a taste. It's very crunchy. Not too bad actually. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's got a nice crunch. The chocolate's quite creamy. The vanilla centre is creamy, but it's not overly so because there's lots of chocolate pieces in there. It's really full of, well, Oreo cookie pieces. Not chocolate. And it's not too bad. It's got, I mean, it looks like a thin layer of chocolate there, but that's because you've got the dome on top that you can't quite. It comes a bit later, so there is a bit of a thick layer of chocolate in there. I think this may have the balance just about right for this creamy sense. I think I like Oreo biscuits, by the way, before I go on. I think they are very nice, and I do like them. Centre and all. I don't think that centre's too creamy. I think if I feel the crunchy biscuit right, it doesn't really seem to taste of that Oreo biscuit, which is kind of, I like that Oreo biscuit. In the UK, I think McVitie's do a sort of biscuit selection, and there used to always be an Oreo biscuit in there, but it had like chocolate cream rather than the vanilla cream, whatever the Oreo biscuit has. It's been there for years. We never really had Oreos till about 5 years ago in the UK, or something like that. And I always used to love that biscuit because it's like a dark chocolate biscuit, and it was really nice. And the Oreo, it's basically what Oreos are. But this doesn't taste of that. I don't know if it is Oreos in here. What does the wrapper actually say? Biscuit pieces, it says. I mean, it does say Milka and Oreo. You would think it would be Oreo in there, but to me it doesn't taste of Oreo. is the long and short of it. It tastes of crunchiness, but it doesn't have that taste that I've always loved. That biscuit sort of that sort of, I don't know what it is, that kind of strong, I guess it's dark chocolate, yeah, I don't know, but that biscuit taste is quite distinctive, and there's a prominent flavour. It just doesn't have that, you know. You can see the sun sneaking its way in here. Can you see that? There is stripes because there's a chair over there and it's going through the middle. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so it just doesn't have that. It just doesn't have that taste. It has a crunchy taste to it, but it doesn't taste of Oreo or anything. It's just a crunchy taste. The vanilla, I said it was okay. As I went into my second piece, it was started to become a bit too much already. It's not as creamy as other ones. I think they've got the ratio a bit better in this one. But after two pieces, I think I'd probably reached my almost limit of being able to tolerate that flavour. I've had three. Yeah, that's probably fine. So I'm not a keen fan or a fan keen. I don't know. I'm not keen on the on this fluffy centre, to be honest with you. Although I do think Milk have done a reasonable job here of actually mitigating that to an extent. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't taste of Oreo either, this vanilla centre. I mean, none of this tastes of Oreo. I think that's the gist of it. The biscuit doesn't taste of Oreo. It tastes of biscuit, or it has a crunch. It doesn't really taste of anything. Maybe because there's not enough of it, I don't know. Or maybe because it's got the chocolate on top and the vanilla cream. But the vanilla cream doesn't taste of Oreo either. And, you know, if you look at an Oreo, might be slightly misleading, but really there's actually more biscuit than cream in there. I mean, I know the cream looks quite big there, but that's not what Oreos are like at all. I think you can get an Oreo with a big amount of cream in, which is that one. But a typical Oreo has a lot less cream in than that. It's more about the biscuit. And this one, the ratio is the other way around. It's more cream than biscuit. So even if they did taste the same, which they might do, but it's just because they got the ratios wrong, you can't tell. You know, you're just not going to get the taste of an Oreo, basically. So really, and I don't think they do taste the same in either count. I don't think the biscuit tastes like an Oreo biscuit, and the cream definitely doesn't taste like the cream from an Oreo biscuit. So it doesn't work to me, to be honest with you. And none of these Oreo ones do really. These Oreo chocolate bars, you know, the Dairy Milk ones or the Milka ones or anything else. So it's basically they just have biscuit with some kind of vanilla cream in like this, and then the vanilla cream's too sickly and the biscuit doesn't taste of Oreo. So as nice as the biscuit is, by which I mean I like the texture, I like the crunch. Doesn't really have a taste, as I say. I'm not a fan of the creamy vanilla stuff in there. It's too much of it. It's better. This is better than other chocolate bars I've had where it's just been far too much. But it's still not great. And the chocolate's quite nice though. The Milka chocolate's, it's like a creamy chocolate. I mean, I tend to prefer a bit more of a less creamy chocolate, really. As you probably could tell, you know, because I find them get a bit sickly. You know, this creamy centre, vanilla centre, is far too sickly for me. I love sweet things. I can eat ice cream by the bucket load, literally. But this is just a bit too sickly. And this chocolate is, while it's nice, and I can eat Milka chocolate, I do prefer non-Belgian-y chocolates, ones that are a bit less creamy than these ones. But that's just a matter of taste, really. You know, so some people prefer this side. So there you go. But I can eat Milka chocolate, and I do like it. So, but you know, just so you know. So really, you've got like a lot of creaminess here. You know, far too much, I think. And I don't think you've got anywhere near enough of anything that's like Oreo. But this is a better attempt, I think, than all the others I've tried, as far as I can remember. Just because the vanilla flavour centre is a bit toned down in this one, but it's still a bit much. So there we go. So I think a 3.5 out of 5. I think for me, maybe 3.5. Sorry, maybe 3 to 3.5. Yeah, depends. I'll probably say more of a 3 out of 5. So there we go. Okay, hope you enjoyed that review, everyone. Follow me, just and subscribe. Like my videos, please. It's always lovely to see that you're appreciating them. But feel free to dislike them as well. I mean, you know, what can I say if you don't like them? But please tell me why, because obviously then I can do something about it if it is something I can do. If you just don't like the videos, then there isn't much I can do about that. But there you go. But at least hopefully some of you will like them, and then it'll balance it out. Hopefully. Okay guys, here's that sun, look at that. You see what I mean? Ooh, my next video, well, what can I do? But anyway, this is the second of 5 I'm doing today, so we'll see what happens for the next ones. I'm soon going to be engulfed with the sun, I think, but well, there we go. So yes, it's sneaking in. Start melting the chocolate. Okay, anyway, I digress. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.